everyone. Welcome to this episode of the Leadership Speak series at L Forum. Today I have a very exciting speaker on our show. He has been a soldier, he is a storyteller, he's an actor and an entrepreneur. His story goes way back where he started off in the Indian Armed Forces, and today he is doing multiple things. So without further ado, I'd love to invite Mr. Kulpreet Yadav to our show. Welcome to the show, Kulpreet.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. My experience in a certain way has been unique. Whatever lessons I've learned, they've been useful to me, and I would be very happy to share those lessons with all your listeners. My journey as a leader, so my dad was in the Air Force. My grandfather was a soldier as well. And I wanted to become a soldier. So I ended up joining the Naval Officers Academy in 1991. Thereafter, I went on to command ships, and that's the first major leadership challenge that I faced when you have to take 100-odd men and material against adverse conditions, in enemy waters, and still you have to motivate your people and make them to go on and take that extraordinary risk. Finally, as they say, hung up my boots in 2014. After 23 long years, I'd ended up writing my first novel, which was in 2006, and it did well. And thereafter, 2 more books, and somehow I got more fascinated by this world of storytelling. There are some leadership aspects which are important there as well, because you have to interact with your slowly expanding base of readers. Another exciting turn in my life, which happened 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago rather, when I turned towards acting. I've done about 15 acting projects now. 10 of them are in post-production. I've done about 5 projects which are there in the public domain, but they're exciting and challenging in their own way, and they're immensely satisfying. When it comes to leadership, in the way that we understand leadership is my experience with the startup world, the entrepreneurship world. That journey started 3 years ago. Now I am co-founder in 2 startups. My leadership experience and journey of last almost, you can say, 30 odd years has been something like this. For me, empowerment, in very simple terms, means identifying the nature and capabilities of your subordinates and encouraging them to achieve their tasks without any fear of failure, because as a leader, they should have this confidence that in case they go wrong in pursuit of their duties, they should have the confidence that you are there to hold your hand. If you give them this confidence, if you identify their traits, their strengths and their weaknesses, allow them to do what they're supposed to do and rise up to their potential, I think in the true sense, you are empowering them towards the larger goal of your organization. Absolutely. In fact, to give a simple example, there is ship A and there is ship B. And ship A is supremely confident because they've got the best crew. And there's a competition between these 2 units. And ship B does not have very competent people. But the difference is between the leadership of ship A and ship B. Ship B treats his people as real assets and identifies, as I was saying earlier, their key strengths and motivates them and tell them that no matter what you do, I'm there to hold your hand. So his unit, despite the fact that they have, not that proficient crew on paper perhaps, but they rise up to the occasion. So a good leader with bad crew ends up winning the competition. If you're going to empower someone or trust someone who is not of the level that needs to be trusted that much with, perhaps that person is going to take advantage of you. You identify people according to their qualities and empower the right ones. I think identifying traits, identifying qualities, which is a challenge in itself, but that comes by the fact that if you decide to spend more time with them, you do social events and you do some community interactions and drives, where the real personality outside their professional life is also visible to you. For example, I've experienced a similar situation on the film sets. Even if you take extra precaution or maybe care to address the older people with more respect, one can never be sure who's connected where. And a good word put in by someone who might seem insignificant to you, but might be knowing someone very important. So the word spreads. There are some actors who've got great impression, and there are some actors who do not have that great, or who are not liked by people. And the ones who've got great impression are the ones who are doing very well. So I think as a leader, it's not just about motivating all the time and showing your knowledge and having a great personality, but it's also these nuances of treating people in the right way. As a leader, if you have this sense of respect for everyone else, irrespective of what they're doing, I think that goes a great way in elevating your standard as a leader, and gets you more work, gets you more recognition, gets you more success, gets you more money. I think as a leader, the message that I can give is, whatever we do, we must first of all learn from our mistake. And the second thing is the most simple and the powerful thing that I can share is the word honesty. Just have an honest plan, have an honest approach. You will be able to do certain things. The third thing that I want to say is, which Priyanka Chopra very famously said, that if you're confident, you can achieve anything. She says, I got this, international, beauty pageant. She won because she just went there confidently. So young entrepreneurs, if you have a business idea, if you have a plan, just be confident to take that first step, and the ways will part. Life is not so complicated. Don't overthink, don't worry too much, don't always keep thinking about competition. We need to just focus on elevating ourselves.
I reserved the best for the last. I didn't want to share that we are also college mates, and so we've known each other for over 37 years. So I know your journey, so which fills my heart with pride to see your achievements and your success.
You achieved so much yourself, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity to interact with you.
I get excited talking to leaders because, in my whole doctoral journey, my chair said that, at the end of the whole journey, Ringo, you'll realize you know little more than nothing. It's a vast ocean out there. So I'm just trying to find my little few drops of wisdom. So through people like you. So thank you again, Kulpreet. Wish you all success, and looking forward to staying connected and having many more such conversations in the future as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's really a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe to the EL Forum channel. Click the link below to enjoy the full video.